I can't tell old people use to say, take sleep and mad. Let them now use that as a stone to say, don't go there so, or don't do that. Them same one who see them friend dead, I said, them now go get dead that way there. Because as simple as you take it, most of them bad youth, they wear them gun and them big gun and them eat pan. I smoke them spit on the side of them mouth and bleach at them face. Most of them, them are running and say police back them up, them start piss up themselves. There with you. So much things are going on. Go and start something, but it's a serious thing. The rain start fall again. So we will see what going to the road them. Yeah, we will see what to the road them. Anyway, we have an interview for do soon after the next ad them. And then as you know, we are going to our Black History Month features. And these features is different clips that we collect all over the place from people who send you them and where we get for the internet. I would think that it can be motivational and very interesting for people to hear them so that them can really get an understanding about what this program is all about and what we think them should really check out for themselves. You understand? So stay tuned till 2 o'clock. So I say, you look Mr. Brown for that music. Music called Raw Soul. Okay. Don't misinterpret what I say now. Okay, so here one now. I think we're supposed to have not advertisement, an interview, but apparently that they on hold or pause. So here we say now, as somebody attack to me, you have to talk louder, brethren. You have to talk louder, Oh, no, all right, that's what I find out. Yes, good night.
Good night. How are you, Musa?
I'm okay, but I don't know why everything sounds so far.
I don't know why it's so far either. Is this better?
All right, I hear you a little bit.
Is this better?
Yes.
Hold on, let me try to adjust it.
No, man, I hear you now, man. I hear you.
You can hear me now? Okay, yes, good.
All right.
Okay.
So I think we met in Africa. Did we meet in Africa?
We met many times. One of the times was in Africa, in Ghana, for the Year of Return. Dr. Sharita had her wellness festival.
Yes.
And you performed.
Alice was there at the time?
Yes. Well,
okay.
No, he didn't come that time. He came this year. Well, he didn't come that year.
Yeah. So, how is it going?
Aris is my...
still go?
Well, Aris was my teacher.
Still go to the festival?
Yes, I did go to the festival, and I did a raw food demonstration.
All right, so you're into raw food. Tell, how long have you been into raw food?
Since 1984, when 84. I met Dr. Aris.
Right. Well, I know most people who's into raw food, them first link with that was Aris.
Yes, he's a master teacher.
Definitely. All right, so you have a place in America doing it?
I do, in Atlanta, Georgia. I fed you back in, I don't know, maybe 2016 when you came to the Southwest Performing Arts Center and you performed your spoken word poetry and I got a chance to feed you. Ooh, living my best life. I am. My king man and I came here to visit, and that was back in November, and we're still here.
So it's from November?
Yes. We went
So you're
home one
missing out all
time
the
for a
wonderful
couple
things
of
Trump
weeks.
is doing.
What'd you say?
You're
Ed?
missing out all the wonderful things Trump is doing.
Oh, absolutely not. He can miss me with all of that. Oh,
All
my
right.
goodness.
So apart
Yeah,
from having
Jamaica.
fun, you're not doing any business here?
Oh, we are doing business here. We're preparing for a retreat we're having in July. It's called the Raw Touch Retreat, and I will be doing a raw certification. And my king man, Uncle El Adam, who's right here with me, he will be doing a sacred touch certification. And we're doing a build up so that next year we will be able to bring the wonderful Wizards of Raw Food and Wellness Festival to Jamaica.
So when is this going? I mean, not when? Where is it going to take place?
Well, the Raw Food Festival will be in 2026. We're planning to do it in Negril, and we've been going around meeting the different people from the Jamaica Tourist Board, different locations, hotels, parks, places where we can potentially have the festival. And we've had some wonderful guides, our wonderful Jegnas. They are Theo and Oshun Sharon Chambers, and they've been introducing us to everyone that we need to meet so that we can have a successful event next year. Yes. And we want it to be the first of its kind, not only in Jamaica, but in the Caribbean, because ultimately raw food is one of the things that is going to help our people retain or remember our greatness. With all of this crazy...
Before you tell us that,
go
you
on.
see, what is it that you are going to offer in your festival? What is it?
At the
Apart
festival?
from saying raw food, what is it? Because there have been a lot of raw food things happening here over a couple of years. Well, what is your thing different?
Well, our thing will be based on what I do in Atlanta. Every year I have a festival for the past 15 years called the Wonderful Wizards of Raw, where we feature raw food chefs. We usually have an uncook-off where they can compete with their recipes. They'll get a chance to showcase them as well as to sell their dishes. We will have speakers talking about health and wellness. There will be vendors, opportunities to learn more about alternative ways of being healthy and taking care of ourselves. We'll have positive vibes, music and such, and local craftspeople, but the main thrust is going to be on, raw food. We also want to feature Rastafari with the Ital and, to feature farmers as well, because everyone must work together in order to remember what has sustained our people throughout the diaspora. So we do the same thing in Atlanta, and we want to really, really remind our people. We don't have to teach them anything. We really just have to remind them. It's in the DNA so that they can choose life, choose real food, so that when they eat better, of course, they feel better. They feel better. They think better. They think better. They make better choices, thus improving the quality of life for themselves and those around them. And Most High know we need, all of us, need an improvement.
So what you been doing since apart from having fun, I said that before, but have you been serving people or you just do it for yourself? What have you been doing since November here?
I've been really blessed to have a very successful restaurant in Atlanta called...
No, not in Atlanta. Here. What have you been doing here?
In Jamaica?
As it's related to the raw food, yes.
Yes, I've been doing some private chefing for some folks. Yes, absolutely. And, of course, eating my own food, too.
So you're not in Kingston?
I haven't been to Kingston yet. Looking forward to going. We've been mainly in the Grill and Lucy, and right now we're in Portland.
You're in Portland now?
We're at the Nyabingi homegoing ceremony for Mama Fire.
Oh, that is happening now?
It is happening right here, right now.
You're serious?
I'm so serious, like the star.
Oh.
In fact, we left the drumming and dancing to come and have this interview with you.
That's interesting. I was so okay. All right. Well, you say you're going to be here until July, you say, right?
Yes, the certification, the Raw Touch certification, will be happening in July of this year, and people can go to our website, which is the Raw Touch Retreat.hard.co, and they can find all the details about it. Well, they will learn to prepare raw food dishes, and they will also learn sacred touch, which many people call massage and Reiki and such, but it's really an ancient way of healing called the laying on of hands. And so they go to the Raw Touch Retreat.carrd.co. They can find out all the information about it. And they can also go to our Instagram pages, Tassili Ma'at, or Tassili's Raw, or All Healing Hands, _All Healing Hands. And Tassili, yes, I'm getting coaching in the background. Tassili is T as in truth, ASSILIRAW, Tassili's Raw.
Say that again.
Sure. T as in truth, ASSILISRAW.
Okay. And remind the people that you said July, but you don't know where yet.
Well, yes, for the retreat, for the double certification retreat this year in July, we're having that in the Grill. And it'll be the 7th to the 17th of where in the Grill?
We're in the Grill, yes.
So it will be held at the Point Village, and we will also go to some of the sacred sites in the west side, in Hanover and Westmoreland. And we were also going to be at the Temple of Inner Peace, which is a sacred spot that
that's Theo place. That's up Theo.
Yes. You know about it. They said you came there.
Yeah, I've been there. I was in the Grill, of course. I was in the Grill this weekend. I saw you.
That's right. We saw you at the Rasta Festival in One Chin.
Yeah.
The Ganja Festival. Mm-hmm. It was good to see you.
Okay, well, I hope to see you again soon. I mean, July is a little distance still, but, it's good to gear us up for that.
Yes, we're looking forward to being here to, doing good things with the Jamaican people. So that's July 7th through the 17th for the Raw Touch Dual Certification Retreat.
Good.
And the Wonderful Wizards of Raw Festival in 2026 next year. And so stay tuned, and we will be blessing the airwaves with good news about what we're up
to. Okay.
Yes.
All right, give thanks.
Reminded that we give much thanks, and so now we're going to return to the Bingi.
Yes, okay.
For Mama Fire.
Yes. So a whole heap of people play a voice and says Marcus Garvey voice. Well, we want to play Marcus Garvey voice. And it is Marcus Garvey voice. It's not somebody acting. Because we know the actor will do it and people play it and say it's Marcus Garvey voice, but it's really Marcus Garvey speech done by an actor. This is Marcus Garvey, Vice.
Friends of Africa, I League of the World. You may ask, what organization is that? It is for me to inform you that the Universal Negro Improvement Association is an organization that seeks to unite into one solid body the 400 million Negroes of the world, to link up the 15 million Negroes of the United States of America with the 20 million Negroes of the West Indies, the 40 million Negroes of South and Central America with the 280 million Negroes of Africa for the purpose of bettering our industrial, commercial, educational, social, and political conditions. There are 400 million Africans in the world who have Negro blood coursing through their veins. And we believe that the time has come to unite these 400 million people for the one common purpose of bettering their conditions, the Negro race. But within the last 4 years, the Universal Negro Improvement Association has worked wonders in bringing together in one fold 4 million organized Negroes who are scattered in all parts of the world, being in the 48 states of the American Union, all the West Indian Islands, and the countries of South and Central America and Africa. These 4 million people are working to convert the rest of the 400 million scattered all over the world. And it is for this purpose that we are asking you to join our ranks and to do the best you can to help us to bring about an emancipated race. If anything praiseworthy is to be done, it must be done through unity. And it is for that reason that the Universal Negro Improvement Association calls upon every Negro in the United States to rally to its standards. We want to unite the Negro race in this country. We want every Negro to work for one common object, that of building a nation of his own on the great continent of Africa. That all Negroes all over the world are working for the establishment of a government in Africa means that it will be realized in another few years. We want the moral and financial support of every Negro to make the dream a possibility. Already, this organization has established itself in Nigeria, West Africa, and is endeavoring to do all possible to develop that Negro country to become a great industrial and commercial commonwealth. Pioneers have been sent by this organization to Nigeria, and they are now laying the foundations upon which the 400 million Negroes of the world will build. If you believe that the Negro has a soul, if you believe that the Negro is a man, if you believe the Negro was endowed with the senses commonly given to other men by the Creator, then you must acknowledge that what other men have done, Negroes can do. We want to build up cities, nations, governments, industries of our own in Africa, so that we'll be able to have a chance to rise from the lowest to the highest positions in the African Commonwealth.
That was Marcus Garvey, Vice, from a speech in New York, 1921. Yes, 1921. Marcus Garvey spoke in New York. I think it's Madison Square Garden too. Yeah, it was in Madison Square Garden. So you can't say never hear Marcus Garvey voice yet. Cutting edge. And we've been playing that for years too, you know. We've been playing it for years. But as we said, this is Black History Month. So we have to give the people them something of value. Value. That is what we are doing. Give you something of value. And this is how we are doing it. Here we go. Here we go.
No people will ever be free if they worship a God assigned to them by another people. God is not less God if you see him your way, and he is not less if you see him in your own image. Seeing the deity in your image is a responsibility, and you will never have full respect for the black father in your home if there's a white father hanging in your church.
Okay. We want to play it again. We want to play it again. Listen.
No people will ever be free if they worship a God assigned to them by another people. God is not less God if you see him your way, and he is not less if you see him in your own image. Seeing the deity in your image is a responsibility. And you'll never have full respect for the black father in your home if there's a white father hanging in your church.
The basic scam is simple. Put a country in debt either by its own indiscretion or through corrupting the leader of that country. Then impose conditionalities or structural adjustment policies, often consisting of the following. Currency devaluation. When the value of a currency drops, so does everything valued in it. This makes indigenous resources available to predator countries at a fraction of their worth. Large funding cuts for social programs. These usually include education and healthcare, compromising the well-being and integrity of the society, leaving the public vulnerable to exploitation. Privatization of state-owned enterprises. This means that socially important systems can be purchased and regulated by foreign corporations for profit. For example, in 1999, the World Bank insisted that the Bolivian government sell the public water system of its third largest city to a subsidy of the U.S. corporation Bechtel. As soon as this occurred, water bills for the already impoverished local residents skyrocketed. It wasn't until after a full-blown revolt by the people that the Bechtel contract was nullified. Then there's trade liberalization, or the opening up of the economy through removing any restrictions on foreign trade. This allows for a number of abusive economic manifestations, such as transnational corporations bringing in their own mass-produced products, undercutting the indigenous production and ruining local economies.
Serious thing. Rihanna and Carl Bozrock coming through. Serious lyrics. Can't do nothing about it, but just listen to it. Okay, so Black History Month is then closing, you know, but you know, say, our program deal with Black History Month 24/7, 365 days, and if you have any more days, we put it in there too. And still do Black History. Because we realize, what if people don't know certain things? And we wonder how come. I mean, maybe I true me take it for granted, say me know it, everybody's supposed to know it. But even up at the university, they talk up at the university there, and all the youth them don't even have a clue what me talk about. We have to break it down. You know, I hear things at university, so them should have know a certain thing, but it's like you have to just break it down simple, upon the lowest denominator for them to really grasp what you actually are dealing with. You know, and the thing where we will find out is that when you say something will hit them laugh. Yeah, you can know when something hit them because them laugh. And you realize that, okay, and that's the thing. But more and more you realize it, and then you go among certain youth, whether them educated, university, or whether them up on the road, them understanding of self, and understanding of what is it that is taking place around them and in them. Them to have a clue. Them to have a clue at all. It's when you actually say it to them, it's like them shake them and realize, right, you know, true my talk, you know. A true my talk. Why you love Nigel, you know, give thanks Nigel. Why you love Nigel, yeah. We are saying a whole heap of them to have a clue what is really happening or what is taking place around them that qualify them to be leaders, I think, over the people. Because as far as we say, if the thing keep going this way, they might go on and do the same thing where the old leader them are do. It's not like them are coming something new or different. Because them fall in line. It's like when we say fall in line, it's like an army. It's like an army that come at you. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And everybody are left the right and I do the wrong. It's like them just, it's like zombies. Yeah, it's like zombies. And when them go that way, everybody go to, you realize the AI and all these things is controlled by young people. It's not old man like me control it. It's young people. The people them who have push rum and the alcohol thing them upon the people. It's young people that push it upon young people. So you can't say the dynamics might not change. Because young people promote and produce alcohol and all the things them where them advertise. The clothes where them wear is young professionals who's into certain things and make it and manufacture it. The food where them eat is produced by young people again. And it kill them off and them don't ever see it. Them don't ever see that happen to them. Them say most you now live till over 45 and it's sad for even say that. Just to say that. At 45 them say at 35. Yeah, them say most youth under 35 now gonna live to see 35. I don't know if they mean if you're 34 you're not gonna see 35. But it's a sad state of affair when something about predict all these things. I don't know if it's prediction or it's a scientific way of reasoning out certain things with them say or take place in the society. Or it's them set the thing so. Them set a time limit now upon life expectancy. And so when the youth them come up now, them do certain things and that make them fall into the bracket of see that they tell you say them now live till them at 35, 45. And you talk to the youth them, but you know, you talk to the youth them, but you know, some of them, because they never experienced that, them say nothing happened to them. It's like if the youth them have a fire gun now. The youth them have a fire gun, you know, it's like, you show them to the thing now go work out, you know, and them I say, yeah, because them things that the man who get caught, it's true, it's fool, him fool when him get caught. And them no fool. It's weird. Them feel say the man will get caught. It's fool him fool. Come and show you say, oh me, them think they can't catch my rasta. I'm going to shut up boy and head and this and that. And then look more years him dead round the corner. And him friend now take sleep and mark that. I can't tell old people used to say take sleep and mark that. Them now use that as a stone to say, don't go there so or don't do that. Them same one who see them friend dead. I said, them now go get dead that way there. Because as simple as you take it, you know. Most of them bad youth, they wear up them gun and them big gun and them eat pan. And smoke them spit pan the side of them mouth and bleach out them face. Most of them, you know, them are running and say police back them up, them start piss up themselves. Yes, them start piss up themselves and if not, them do the other one too. And I beg for them life because I have video there where I see man I beg for him life. Man will have bullet, have gun on him side and have the long big dirty gun. Police back him up and him a beg and a ball. So I really ask the question, why you feel say you go do all these things and you now go get caught? Or you now go get shot down? You know how much youth the police them killed that year already. You know how much youth. I see them youth that where the police them kill. Them did I say, oh, them now get caught, you know, because they make plans for all years from now, you know. You know, all the madness and murder thing where them are going with. Them make plans for years from now. And don't realize, say, watch your man, years from now you're not going to be here. You know? You're not going to live to see 50. You're not going to live to see 45. Because all you around the thing, it not work that way there. It not work that way there. But who am I to say these things to them? You know, say, man, I say, oh, you're a Rasta, man, you know. I love what you're talking about, but if you love we, you know, see. Yeah, I love it, yes. But it's true, I feel a certain vibes and empathy for the youth them who say them could have do something different and something better. But them allow the system to get them down so much that them give them life to the system. Why would you want to give your life to the system when life is so precious and beautiful and you can do so much things? You can get educated without go to school. Nowadays you just talk up on your cell phone, your iPhone or your Samsung or whatsoever. You can go up on all these things right now and create a school for yourself that no classroom don't see you. That's why I hear people that talk about Rasta do ever build up a school. A school is not a building. A school is not a building. Just like how a man said church. A church is not a building, you know. Because the same Bible said, no, it's not that your temple is the body of God. Yeah. Your body is the temple. So when I'm not talking about why Rasta will build a church or a school, that is of no significance to I. Because your structure is what you need to feel, not the building. And these youth have the opportunity to build a building inside of themselves and make them more developed in them thinking and consciousness. And them moving like them those who say life is precious. Life is wonderful. You're not supposed to give up your life, so. I mean, every man got dead, but obviously the youth them are dead nowadays is not said. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy how people just give up them life that way there. Why would you want to give up your life like that, my brother and my sister? And make so much people a ball and so much people start to feel away and all these things because of what you did or what you're going to do. Even at the night, yeah, as we speak, people going to mourn for you tomorrow. Yes, people going to mourn for you tomorrow. Why you want people to mourn? People should be joyful, happy because of what you did. You're supposed to feel good and you're supposed to feel joy because you kill a man and policeman kill you. So them feel glad so you're dead or going to die. Wake up. Wake up. The needful check. Check life. And know every man wants to go to heaven. But no man wants to die. And I don't want a man come to me and say you have to die to go to heaven. Because right now heaven is upon earth, yeah. And if you don't see that, there's something wrong with you. If you don't say heaven is upon earth, something wrong with you. You still have followed the whole time religion. We're not going to do you nothing. I give you nothing in return for being on earth so long. You have to wake up. You have to understand that a whole heap of the things that happen to black people and young people right now, set it. Yes, the system set it. The system set black people for fail because them create something and then expect you to come out of it without any problem. And when you don't come out of them to see that stuff, him can't learn, you know. I show him black. Or I show where him live. It has nothing to do with that, you know. It has something to do with them and create. With them understand and put it upon you to make you try understand it. Not in the environment where them did get it, but in our next environment where them created that you can't see it farther than your face. We want to take a 12 o'clock break and come through. It's 12 o'clock. Yeah, we just talk to the youth them and try to strengthen even ourselves here into what is necessary and important to survive in this terrible situation where man put themselves in. Yes, terrible situation. You have to bob and weave through the raindrops. And the rain are pour, you know. And you have to try bob and weave, but you don't get wet. Because sometimes the wetness will cause you to sick, and sickness leads to sometimes death. So I transmit this directly to the ears of the ones them who sit up late at the night and listen to it. Hoping to hear something different from what them hear in the day with all the station them are going. Hoping to hear some music that different from what them hear every little minute on the radio. It's like a voice crying in the wilderness, man. In the desert. I hope so when we talk it reach somewhere, someone. Some who are, some them. It's funny how we celebrate people birthday and celebrate them death also. The world is getting mixed up and confused, and the people them want to make it mixed up and confused. I lead everyone astray and then blame you because you don't really reach your destination or goal where you set for yourself. Because sometimes it's not the parents and sometimes it's not the person, the youth. Sometimes it's the system. And put the thing in a certain way where no matter where you do, you come up fail. And some people go through, but the way them go through is to become like them. You can see that in a most politician, that they become like the person them who them said them are going to save the people them from. So when I be a politician, you know, I'm going to save them from this tyranny and this corrupted police and soldier and politician and preacher. And when them find themselves in a situation, them find say, them become what them say them would not be. Yes, them become what they say would not be. How is that possible? That the man who cry bad and say the system wicked and terrible. And he might come change it. When he reach the stage to change it, then become them. Same system. When I wonder, can you beat the system by joining the system? I don't think so. I don't think so. You can beat the system by joining the system. Because people say, you join the system and go inside, go mash it down. And when you go inside the system, you realize, say, it's one of you. It's one of you, you know. It's better you see outside of it. As a matter of fact, when you see outside, you see it clearer. People that feel so when you go in there, you see it clearer, but obviously that is not the case. Because people who start out like me and you who are listening, you know, them things say, them would go do something and make the thing change. And when you hear from the show, they have become what they say they would not be. It's a terrible thing. Terrible, terrible thing. So I could play this.
Now, I found out that the Greeks, who were supposed to have been the founders of civilization because they were the first civilized white coast, but the Greeks got their civilization from the Egyptians. And the Egyptians were black people. And the Greeks passed their civilization on to the Romans. They couldn't retain it. They lost it. They had a dark age in Europe for 500 years. And then another bunch of Africans, the Moors, from North Africa, moved into Spain and started civilization all over again. So instead of Europe civilizing Africa, Africa has civilized Europe 2 times. They said that the earth was flat like a pancake out in the vastness of space with the sun and the moon and all the stars going around it. The ancient Egyptians in the Pyramid Age 6,000 years ago knew that the world was round. They knew that it went around the sun in 365 and 1/4 days. They measured the circumference of the earth and they calculated it so accurately until modern astronomers said their error was only 1 yard. Circumference of the earth is about 25,000 miles, and they calculated it with an error of about this, 1 yard. African history The reason I'm talking to you about it is because it's not in the textbooks. And it's not in the textbooks because we don't write textbooks. We have other people write the textbooks, and they put that propaganda in there, and we are supposed to swallow it.
Yes. That is exactly what it's all about. Them write the textbook. We pass them exam. But the textbook that them give me is directed towards you passing the exam and start to work for them and be like them. And then you start to feel comfortable, not realizing, say, so what happened to your brother when they don't listen now? Whenever I have the opportunity to get your textbook to pass the exam, to go where you are go. Or when I come out of film dilemma, you might say to yourself, boy, a film business that, you know. A film business that. But are you your brother's keeper or are you not your brother's keeper? We have to figure it out. We have to figure it out. Because right now, the earth at tilt. The earth at tilt just now. And when we say tilt, I mean really tilt. It's like it gets warped. Yeah, man, it's like the earth that get warped now. People just are gone, but how them set the thing, you know? Trust me, you are set to fail. Them set the thing for you to fail. Remember that. And don't go on like say you're bigger than it. And all the big talk where you might have, you're going to change this and change that. And when you realize that you're going there, that total different thing that take place. It look like it's easy for change from outside. Until you go in there, you realize it's worse. It's worse. So we just try to wake you up. To wake you up. Total wake up call. Main road leading to Portland, Port Antonio. Well, we say she pass. We give thanks for her life. Give thanks for her energy. And one of the things that she was really into was the Battle of Adwa. She has always kept that celebration alive. The Battle of Adwa. So we want to heal up the family of Mama Fire. And we are hoping to be there. We are told that she requests for me to play music. Yeah, so I hope the family is listening. Tell us when. When, just tell us when. And we see what can happen. You know my time and I have to know your time, you understand? We're talking about the family now. Just tell us when. Because we have been going up there for years playing. And we want to see the ones them just keep our vibes. Because there's a sister where, trust me man, rain or shine, any celebration where they're there, she dead there. With her jelly coconut and her food and everything. So we just want you to know that at this moment in time, that is what is taking place up our Right Rock, Buff Beer. In memory of this sister, this nice sister, man. Trust me. Nice sister. You men and people go up there, chop down them coconut tree, them and trees, them and run wire. It's a wicked thing. Wicked.
In a nutshell. Since 1996, over 6 million people have died in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, so that we, in the Western world, can benefit from its resources. Congo is extremely rich in gold, diamonds, copper, cobalt, tin, uranium, coltan, and many other precious minerals. Congo has 64% of the Earth's coltan, a precious mineral that is needed for our modern electronics like iPhones, iPads, computers, laptops, PlayStations, Xboxes, Nintendos, jet engines, inkjet printers, and the list goes on and on. In 1946, the Strategic Minerals Stockpiling Act was passed to obtain and stockpile cobalt. With the largest reserves of cobalt on the planet, Congo was targeted. Cobalt is a strategic and critical mineral that is essential for our aerospace, military, and defense industries. As the United States and the United Kingdom provide financial aid and military aid to countries such as Rwanda and Uganda, these neighboring countries plunder Congo's natural resources as the death toll rises. In 4 studies, the United Nations implicated multinational companies in sourcing coltan from Congo, stating that these companies serve as the engine of the conflict in the DRC. As the world benefits from Congo's riches, Congolese men, women, and children continue to be raped, tortured, starved, displaced, and killed. In 2010, a leaked United Nations report cited crimes of genocide may have been committed by the Rwandan troops. There is very little media coverage on what is actually happening in Congo. When Congo is covered by the media, it is often about rebel groups committing mass atrocities. What these reports do not cover are the funding, training, and the arming of these rebel groups by foreign governments. Nothing is ever mentioned about the Western-backed coups, wars, assassinations, or the involvement of foreign corporations in the looting of Congo. 48 women are raped every hour. Millions are displaced. Over 6 million dead. Half are children under the age of 5. What is happening in Congo is a silent Holocaust.
Middle-class people, these are not people trying to get away from areas in North Africa. They look like any European family that you would live next door to.
What could be a difference here from other conflicts, that could seem very far away, in Africa or Middle East or whatever. I mean, these are Europeans that we're seeing being killed.
This isn't a place, with all due respect, like Iraq or Afghanistan. This is a relatively civilized, relatively...
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, move on. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, move on.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. I have a couple of questions I want to ask you. So, what's the Bob Marley movie, and let's see, when the movie I run in the early stage, like, you were the gate man. And I'm just trying to figure out what type of man that man was. Like, we never hear really get into, like, what type of man that man was like. You have to talk a little clearer. What kind of what? What type of man he was like what type of person? You get there to like, what type of man he was like, he, go about and do everything, and you get there to, and the next thing one more answer, like, I was a little clear, the man you say, you never smoke yet, you get there to, you never drink yet, but yeah, so when you're around 19, you see the smoking and all of them things. You as a man from
say, really, hold on, Virgin. I don't know why you're not hearing you good, I don't know if you talk up too much on the phone or what, but I'm not hearing you properly. I hope you hear me.
All right. Can you hear you clear? Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you, but I hear you clear, like, I don't know where you just about man and not smoking and all them something there.
All right, let me talk first. All right, let me slow down now. So what may I say, like, as a young man with, Rastafari for a long time, Like, when you become now bingy in your early stage of Rastafari, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you decide not to smoke. Like, when you see everybody else smoke, oh, you say to yourself, yo, I not smoke, you know.
No, well, most of the man them who used to move never used to smoke, you know.
Oh,
most of
okay.
the rest of them when me go in the hills go find them never did that smoke.
Oh, okay.
As a matter of fact,
Okay.
some of them of course you say them take 6 months for them herbs come here, come and burn it like your police. So me never really have no decision for make. Me just never smoke.
Okay. Because the reason why I ask you that is like, these are man where I'm not fully disciplined, but like, they don't know if they know what my dollar from America. So like from Monday to Friday, it's good. You don't want nothing to drink, you don't want nothing to make it good. You get me? Say, like all a while ago, make a shot at through me.
You got again. You got again, Regine.
Hello?
Him gone?
No, I'm still there. I'm still there.
No, me not hear him.
You don't know what I want with the phone. Because I hear him good.
All right. Just tell him to call back. Just tell him to call back.
So you want me to call back?
Him gone.
Him gone? Why am I not hearing him? Yeah, him sound blurry like. Sound kind of blurry. Let's see if I can play back this thing. Yes, Ian. All right, make us see. All right, make us play this.
Beyond the war, there's a really interesting thing that I learned. And that is, a lot of people on TV didn't expect a war like this to happen in, let's say, certain neighborhoods.
This is not a developing third world nation. This is Europe.
These are prosperous middle-class people. These are not people trying to get away from areas in North Africa. They look like any European family that you would live next door to.
What could be a difference here from other conflicts, that could seem very far away, in Africa or Middle East or whatever. I mean, these are Europeans that we're seeing being killed.
This isn't a place, with all due respect, like Iraq or Afghanistan. This is a relatively civilized, relatively European, I have to choose those words carefully too, city where you wouldn't expect that or hope that it's going to happen.
Wow. That was you choosing your words carefully? That was...
Clark.
So yes, Ian.
Yes, King Muta, Ian's my big brother. Oh, go on. Hello?
Yeah, man, I hear you.
Yes, King. I love, Enough respect goes out to you. Yes, man. And Shane Clark. A young youth, born in the 90s, still I do it before I born, 92.
I know Shane Clark down there tonight, though.
Respect for that down there at the receptionist. One love tune, but you always a big up Shane Clark.
Yeah, man.
Listen to the program. Mandingo.
DJ Kamar down there.
No, man, I didn't know Shane there, man. DJ Shane, you understand?
Let me tell you, my ear Shane, I know my ear Shane, man. Yeah, all right, Shane. Big up yourself, follow your smart. All right, here what we're going now. First, we want to give thanks to life, Sir Muta. Life are the greatest. Respect and honor again to you, King Muta. I tell you, it's something you hear every day, but this time I say now, you see that come like a normal thing, but it's big for me. I'm respect and glad to talk to you right now, Sir Muta. You know, hear it regular, right? All right. So I tell you, the work we do, my general, is normal. Well, we really want to talk to the amount of things. We never can talk everything right now. We just try to summarize everything so other people can talk, right? Sir Muta?
Yeah, what you say?
No, I'm not come to take out the whole program,
But I tell you, I respect to the ground, and enough thing more to talk to you about, but just give you a look at summary, other people can talk.
Thanks.
Well, on the man, me just want to talk about the speech. Me don't want to ask you the speech, come write it down. The speech we do when you are home with the program. I don't want to know the speech, you know, as a teacher, you teach the children the right thing. Yeah. What your name? You know, how I could have Googled
it. It's really it's a book, you know. Conversation with God is a book by Neil Walsh. And
make a note of it.
You hear me?
Yes, sorry, sir, talk, boss.
I said it's a book named Conversation with God. The author is Neil Welch. And what happens is that I have the audio book. A sister give me the audio book and I listening to it and my lady tell me, say, you know, say you could have cut out the part there and put some music behind it and do your program. And so said, so done. I just actually just cut out the part there, the audio book, and get a tune named The Last Emperor. I don't know if you see that movie there. But it's the background for The Last Emperor, and I put the two of them together, and years now we're using it. And everyone like it actually. Everybody hear it, want a copy of it, and thinks it's a record.
I wish more for that. We say movie name again, King Muta.
Eh?
We say the movie name again.
The soundtrack named The Last Emperor.
I mean, hear the first part, I only hear The Last Emperor.
But yeah, but the book named Conversation with God.
With God. I'm going to get that one, the man. With that man, I like
Neil Welch.
By Neil Welch. We must find it online.
It's an audio book, yes, yes. But you have the paper book, the paperback book too. But
paper part.
The audio was very interesting and we just decided to use it.
Yeah. The written one, you get the more feeling out of that, you know, but when you know, me more familiar with the audio book. I suck on with the yard. I only put him, this one girl could run down about my life. He's a black Indian, consider herself as a king. And Rasta, so when I go out, them send me to church and things just like you. And me an Indian, so they send me to Indian church to talk there about that. So like that, we got a Christian church too, okay. I have a virgin, my family. Yeah, so we usually go around and we get bigger and bun, Charlie, and the man, the bond, you know, or them teach me. So I take time when I go and I observe life and say, even in my Rasta family, him take Selassie as God and Selassie and God. A whole of a great thing him do. And we respect that. You get what I mean? I'm here, you say that enough time too. So
you have to watch your language, yeah? You have to watch your language on the radio.
You know that I'm not
watching language.
Yo, you have to watch your language on the radio.
Alright, so Muta, definitely. Because at least you could think them might be. Yeah, so I love at the end of the day, you know, when I make religion come between you and family, how me get to know the item now on the internet and how long you do it and I never know. At the same YouTube you there, me hear the program and I talk something about read and I say, but Muta they can read the same way every week and I so come know, you know, and I talk.
Yeah.
After March last year still, you know, so I go a year now I listen, you know.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That's why runnings, you know.
32 years with there. 32 years with there.
Alright, and 92 my born, so 92 you start it?
Yeah, 1992 me start.
Yeah, because the year
March the 8th.
So I'm going to take the whole program. My name King Roger, me shout again next time. You're heart of love, be safe.
Yeah man, give
you're
thanks,
on the whole crew. Yeah man, keep your thing, my brother. Bless up.
Yes, give thanks. Okay, I could see if we can play this thing before somebody else call me. It's 2 minutes long. I could go back tonight again. Here we go.
Say this, beyond the war, there's a really interesting thing that I learned. And that is, a lot of people on TV didn't expect a war like this to happen in, let's say, certain neighborhoods.
This is not a developing third world nation. This is Europe.
These are prosperous middle-class people. These are not people trying to get away from areas in North Africa. They look like any European family that you would live next door to.
What could be a difference here from other conflicts, you know, that could seem very far away, you know, in Africa or Middle East or whatever. I mean, these are Europeans that we're seeing being killed.
This isn't a place, with all due respect, like Iraq or Afghanistan. This is a relatively civilized, relatively European, I have to choose those words carefully too, city where you wouldn't expect that or hope that it's going to happen.
Wow. That was you choosing your words carefully? That was the careful version? So what were you going to say if you weren't choosing your words carefully? I just hope the next time this happens, it happens back in the Middle East where it belongs. Here's the thing, people. Here's the thing. Beyond the racism, right? Like, let's forget the racism. Oh, how I wish we could forget about the racism. You do realize that until very recently, fighting crazy wars was Europe's thing. That was Europe's entire thing. That's all of European history. They even had something called the 100 Years' War. You understand how long that is? That's like a decade. They got a Nobel Prize because they stopped fighting. Imagine that. Now people are going to be like, oh, to see this in Europe, to see this. Like, I'll tell you now, I don't know about you, but I was shocked to see how many reporters around the world, by the way, seem to think that it's more of a tragedy when white people have to flee their countries. Because I guess what, the darkies were built for it? I mean, you see how they run in the Olympics, Peter. Clearly God has given them this talent for a reason. I totally agree. I mean, even if this wasn't a war, these people would probably be fleeing their homes for fun. It's just who they are.
You know that most of the wars that have been fought on Earth was fought between white people killing white people. Yeah, man. World War I and World War II was all about white people killing white people. Not to mention the wars that take place cross borders in Europe. Not to mention the French and the English. It was fighting each other, even on the waters, and the Spaniards and the English. When people talk about Africans, a kill off one another and a war against one another, them forget say, when I say war is a good thing when Africans do it, but them behave, as you hear the Virgin say, them behave like say, oh, black people, oh gosh man, them cruel, them wicked, them killing each other. And them don't remember, say, millions of people dead in a World War II. Especially Russians, millions. Now we see a war between Russia and Ukraine. And the same people, them, you know. There's nothing divide the land, you know, more than a man-made mark will say, you saw Russia and you saw Ukraine. And the same people, them. And them are kill one another by thousands every day. And then them turn around and tell about black people this and black people that. We have to check it. We have to check it. Yes, blessed. Yeah. What the hell is happening? Yeah. All right.
Like a person mute. I don't know what happened to him.
Eh?
He mute, I don't hear him.
I know you
on this side neither.
All right, I could see where I go on that side. I wonder what's happening to the phone them tonight. Here we go.
A lot of people don't know the original design for the Statue of Liberty was a black female. As a matter of fact, in a museum in New York, you can see the original design of the Statue of Liberty, which is a black woman. When the French artist created the Statue of Liberty, it was supposed to represent the end of slavery. On the original model, there were chains on the hands and feet, as we know. When the statue got to America, they wanted to erase any references to slavery from the statue, but the artist really thought to keep the chains on there because this is your art. You don't want people tampering with your art. And if you look, the chain is still on the foot of the Statue of Liberty to this day.
Well, the story was that it was a gift of the French to the slaves, and that the original statue had the picture of a black woman, the original model for it, and it had a distinctly African face. But it was Europeanized because the people of the United States did not want to have a black face sitting up there in the harbor, so they carved it out in France. They had to go back to the drawing board and remodeled the face after the what they call the patron saint of manifest destiny. So the patron saint of manifest destiny, that's her face on the what they call the Statue of Liberty, which was transposed from the African face. In fact, you see the patron saint of manifest destiny in the symbol for Columbia Pictures at the beginning of the movies. That's the patron saint of.
Yes, the original statue of Liberty was black. Can't believe that. Can you believe that? Alright, so here we go.
Some man, yo, certain kind of man, yo.
Yes, we know the last 45 minutes at the cutting edge. We're there with you. Yeah.
Honorable.
Yeah, blessed.
Greetings in the name of the King. You don't know everything is everything. Yeah, we see the program, you know. We love the work, because the work have to manifest itself, because we don't know. Rastafari run the program all the time. Yeah, you talk about the war with them. You know the war with them fight in England. Our day I do some studies, you know, and I find out say the English language did originally come from the Germanic language, you know. And them fight a war, named the 100-Year War, War of the Roses. And then them fight the next one. Yeah, them fight the next one for 70 years. Most the French, them and the one them up at Austria, and them fight the next one again for 30 years. And then them come up with a treaty named the Westphalia Treaty. You know, see it? And at that kind of bring them together, yeah, to make the war, them kind of done for a while, you know. Because the kingdom of the Habsburg, them did run the place, that part of the Roman Empire there. And the constant war of one. So, and I like say, them don't know how them things they go. Them invent them thing there. Now, I run in a local situation, you know, where them I say, when you say certain things, them say you're anti-Semitic. So I go to some studies on it. And she say, Semitic people come from North Africa, Southeast Asia, and run by the Mediterranean. Now, I go find out the word, you know, the man who coined, as them use the terminology, the man who coined the word Semitic, coined it to say Semitic people mean them inferior to the European them at the time when they used the word. Now, the man who originally first bring the word anti-Semitism in the English lexicon is a man named William Mars. He's a Jew. You see me, I say, my grandfather was a Jew. He married 3 times to 3 different Jewish women. I don't know what the problem was, but him travel out and come up South America, North America, and then him go further Germany and start an organization named the Anti-Semitic League. And him published 5 books. One of them was a bestseller. 1904, him dead. Well, Hitler come take it up and run with it and decide him to punish them people. No, them say when you say something about anti-Semitism, you fight against them. But it's take the word out of context to make it look like, say, people bias against them. But them is the villain in the whole matter. You see? And them want to deceive the world. So, we can know these things so we can know the clarification of what go on and all the things set up. Because check it out now, you know, Elon Musk is a German by ancestry. See? And at them and the Dutch, it go down.
In South Africa there, yeah. In family benefit, in family benefit of apartheid.
Yeah. People forgot them things, you know, because to them they in the news again like one time, you know. Say, at them, they go down, they go set up the whole of the derricks we go on down there, say, you know, and keep up the arms out, you know, see. And now them a come go on like them are some savior, some saint, you know what I mean? No, I file a thing in some paperwork come here though. And them a say, when you talk about the thing, you're anti-Semitic. The minute you go say XYZ, I mean I tell people say the reason why a lot of people don't believe in Jesus as name, because the letter J was the last letter going in the English lexicon.
500 years ago, it never did it. 500 years ago, it never did at all.
Yeah, 17 something, a brother named Torresano from Italy put it in there. You know, see? And me I say, people for go educate themselves on certain things and know knowledge of facts. You know what I mean? Before them even start to assume situations. Because Rastafari come to lead the program, you know, because we're not follow, you know, because Rast head. So we're not follow. You see me I say? So I make the people know, say, don't make them fool with about this and that. Because the thing where Donald Trump grandfather come from Austria, a same place Adolf Hitler come from. And our day I go find out, say, Adolf Hitler was named them last name. Them last name was Schanberger or something like that. And the father changed the name to Hitler. You know, see? So, them come off of the same tree, the same a family war, you know, all them war they will fight a family war.
All of them are family, all of them.
The Queen of England.
The Queen of England. The Queen of England are family too.
Yeah, and the Kaiser from Germany, a two first cousin. You see me I say? So the way the thing set up is with a know our culture. You know, see? So that's how we are look upon it. But we want to big up Ibrahim Traore, you know, because you see that man there right now, him dep on it, and he might do it proper. Yes, African leaders them to take 2 pages out of film book.
Well, it look like them are do it still. It look like them are do it. Them are do it, man.
Yeah, we see that thing about me just say, you know, we want to reinforce it, you know, because we don't want them feel like, say, we don't know what go on, you know. We know what go on. You see me I say? I want it to get done right. I would like to say something to the Prime Minister, Mr. Holness, Dr. Holness. The infrastructure in Jamaica is severely decayed and falling down. The fire we go on Fleet Street and Mr. Ladley, you know, there. All of them places they want to revamp. Instead they have to build up some brand new house, go through the whole of them places there and start to make them house the better. Tear down all of them places there and build up back some fresh thing for the people them. You know, see, modernize the thing with the money. Them $600 billion where you going to use to build about 5 houses for some people somewhere. Fix the people in place where them don't live already. Give them some comfort. Give them a public wheel. That them saying, no, public wheel, the betterment for the good of the people. And that's where I deal. You know, see. Yeah. Rank and file, higher echelon, Vice Admiral with the JDF. Keep up the good work on the waters because that's where it go. But JDF want a line infantry officer to run them. That them want. See? On the general staff, them need a line infantry officer to shake up the crew, make them get more adept to training and how to deal with certain situations. You see me I come from? The officers them know where I try use them authority as police. Hold on attention, man, because the people of Jamaica is one of them to serve. And can't administrate such you not go now and go on certain situation get out of hand. First thing, them now give them Mr. Davis, doctor, you do a good job. Me not say you not do a good job. But here we have make a recommendation as a member of the elite. Anytime the police them go up on a scene, what they're supposed to do is set up a hasty 180 degrees defensive perimeter for themselves. So nobody can cross in the line. When them do up on them operation, too much people walk in between them. That is not allowed. From our technique where we use, that not allowed. 180 degrees, so you know, so you have your thing line up, so you can get to perform your work. You know, see, approach the people with more tact. More tact, deal the people on a more, you know what I mean, friendly basis. You know, if you go there with such a ferocious attitude because you have the power of the line of your hand. You need a certain amount of, you know what I mean, contentment within the people. Because them have them grievances too. Them things they are with them for putting at the everyday manual, you know, operations memo where them
good all day and them not read it too. Good all day and them not read it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, listen, it comes from the top. Leadership, you know, is from the top, you know. When I go out on a mission, you know, because I tell you as a man, we unite, you know, see.
Hey, take the break
you get briefed in.
Back to him.
We have to take a break.
Yes, Mota, good night.
Good night, sir.
How are you doing, sir?
Good day, man.
He's a hard man to get.
Eh?
Yes, man. You start me, I try to get you.
What? You have to talk to Flo about that. Or Diesel.
No, man, I FM station. I get through sometime, but they put on hold and me end up just hang up or call and the line busy or something like that. So,
alright. So we have to know.
FM, man. Anyway, I always tend to learn a lot from your programs. Right? You have done your research, and also you are a very learned person, sir, on your history. All right, history of Africa and all of that. So I always love listening to your program, Cutting Edge, and sometimes on Thursdays when I do get a chance.
Good time.
I always learn something, sir. And I'm eager to learn more. Topic one.
Where's the topic one? How much topic you have?
Maybe about three. About three. South Africa, not Australia. South Africa. If you could give us a little more history, the total history from South Africa. The caller a while ago, he has done his research. And he has done his research. Right? And he have the full understanding. I heard him mention something about just have a slight mention about the war we are going down so now.
The war going down so where?
Down at Middle East. Ukraine, yeah, that's why. Yeah. Ukraine. I got to understand that it's a family thing, same way. It's a family turf or a family war. Right? All of
same
that
people.
I see. I'm here, you mentioned it since night, you and him. So it was somebody else who had done their research as well on that. Right? And they found out that one family, one people, but I think is either two brother or two brother son causing the whole problem now. That come from a couple 100 years ago or something. Right, when one of the brothers must have did break off, the Ukraine side break off, and he got that piece of land, and that piece of land full of minerals. Right, so now Ukraine and the other part was what? The other side is what? Muta?
Russia.
Yeah, Russia. It's like Russia now want to come back and reclaim it. Right? Say a fee, right? And I think that is what causing the war now. Which to me is senseless, because when the innocent people are dead, the innocent people them are dead in the crossfire or something. Right? Them are get the real effect of the something. And them are dead.
So what do you think should happen now between the two lands? What do you think should happen?
The two land them, the two brother them are maybe first cousin or whatever them is. Just come together, sit down, talk. Just talk it out, brother. Talk it out. Right? The Russian man maybe thinks him too big to go to the man Ukraine. And just talk. Just talk it out, brother. Just hear what say, make we come together and make we unite again. Just come back together as one. Everybody win. Somebody not fair dead. Everybody win.
You hear them say power corrupt, absolute power corrupt, absolutely.
Yes, yeah.
Well, that are going right now with all of them people. Donald Trump now, him say I'm a king. You know, America wipe out king long time, but him a show you say him above the constitution, so no, him can't do anything where him want to do. And that him a do. So I used to say these people over the years cannot be trusted. Even though them talk so terrible thing about black people and black people this and black people that. When you look at where we are going in the earth now, it's them that create the problem. It's them that create the problem. So We have to just deal with our things. You see, we have to find our way and do it our things. Can't depend on them. We have the things I expect, say, them are going to do it in our interest. Them not doing it.
Yes, that's true. True.
So what the next thing we're talk about?
Yeah, that brings me to the point of may I mention something about the politics and the government and something. And well, politics. I just say, boy, if a man go in there and say him a go change it, him looking from outside. Right, and him say, right, if him get a chance to go in there, him a go change it. Muta, that hard to say, hard to do more than say, right? That hard to do more than say, Muta.
But that me say, that me say?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, me say, a whole lot of people think them can't change the thing, and when them go in there, the system change them, and them change the system.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that me say.
And about 2 weeks ago, for your Thursday program, may you mention something, jokingly, may you mention something, say, boy, say everybody in the corrupt and them enrich themselves or something, and you say, boy, say, me, I love it. What if me can go in there?
Get some corruption.
Yes, get some corruption, right. That is not a jokingly.
Yeah.
And boy, Muta, honestly, it's like how you a man where no wear shoes, I don't like shoes. I think say if you go in there, the shoes are going to really burn for your foot.
The shoes are
going to really tight. Shoes are going to burn your foot them.
Yeah.
You can't too much. Yeah, too tight for you.
No, but we not go in there. But we wouldn't go in there.
Oh, okay.
So when Mr. Like thinks that really, when me say me will go in and get some corruption, you think I'm serious about that?
No man, no.
Oh, then why you have to talk about me? Me not go in there, man.
Me only say jokingly as well. Me know say
jokingly, me I say, yeah.
Yeah, me know that. But alright, look at this now, Muta. It's hard for a man going in now enough to try to change it. Because I'll give you maybe a little illustration. Right? If you have a factory, say a shoes factory or a rum factory. Right? You have a rum factory. You go in now as a new man, you just get a little work or something, and you go in there. You do your 3 months, your 3 month probation up. Right? And them still keep you. Now you're supposed to go up on staff or dip on staff or something. Right? All right. You just realize now, you did enough for 6 months. And you just realize, no, sir, I know you pick up the boy, thief and go on, and everybody are hustling, everybody are, right, just to make ends, right. You understand? You say, but no, sir, this widespread. Because everybody must see how do it. Right? And you take it upon yourself as an honest man or something. Say why you are going to go admin, HR admin. Go report it or say why you see something go on. You don't really call no name man, you don't call no name man. But you go to admin. And I say boy, why admin, why all the political fish movement that go on in a factory, Admin I say, like, wow. I ask him, why? The man I come out with 1 2 buckler and 3 buckler around my daytime, why admin, me now call on him still, but it's a go on, so you will look into it. Guess what? No, admin, I dig his thief, right?
What do we got to talk to?
Yeah, right. Admin, I count in 3, 4, 5, 6 bucks a day. Right? Admin, I get no check. Admin, I go through security. Admin, I get no check. One talk. The man a little man, security might have check them, but security not going to kill a man for 1 or 2 little buckler when I go through the gate with. You know him? You understand? He might get minimum wage. And the minimum wage can't carry him. Can't just barely pay for go to work and buy a little lunch. You understand? Right, and admin know that. Admin know say things are going on, but admin know that. That I feel the side hustling. Right? So admin know that. Right? If admin know it, draw for top everybody off, draw down upon them, show them up and fire them or whatever. It all show him up to. I am go to the gate with 5-6 boxer, full boxer at the time.
So like you have a thing a go on down there, man.
No man, nothing like that man. I just create the thing and I just
create a scenario, yes.
Yeah.
And you have to move though, you know. You did it long.
Yeah.
That's a 3 things and a 4 things on.
No man, I just 2 man.
No, you can't see no longer, man.
You call that see and I'm blind.
At 10 to 2 now, you know, the program is done.
Oh, the program is done?
Yes, so call back next day, yeah?
All right, Mota, cool.
Yeah, blessed night.
2 minutes.
Oh, go on.
Cutting edge.
Yeah, I know cutting edge. Why are they with everything blessed?
Yeah, man.
What a style, you know. You know, say, the message is from the eternal Father for me to know things alive and well in flesh as it.
Come again, the eternal Father tell you what?
Yeah?
Where's the eternal Father said to you?
Yeah, this is a message from the eternal Father.
Who is that?
To know things, or make the whole of know things alive and well and in flesh.
Who is the eternal Father? Where there?
Yeah, at a specific location.
Where the specific location there? Montego Bay, St. Andrew, where there?
In Jamaica.
Which part?
Which part of Jamaica?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a traveler, you know.
No, which part of Jamaica I'm there? No, it sounds like you have a special connection to him.
Which part of Jamaica I'm there now? Yeah. Well, I prefer to say, because that doesn't really matter, you know. What really matters is that him is here, it
matter where I'm there. Because suppose me want to take a bus go check him.
Oh, it matter where I'm there when I'm in Jamaica.
Because I want to take a bus go check him maybe, or somebody else want to go check him. You're vague, man.
If at a specific location, he's alive and well, and him telling us, out of love, him loving all. First of all, him love us all, you see. And out of love, him find him way, and out of love, everything is possible, you see. Love is a motivative thing, you see. So,
yeah, all right, sir.
Alive and well and in a specific body.
As if you never know that.
Jamaica. And what he represents the 6-point star, the star of...
So when him come to Jamaica, which flight him take? Come?
Yeah, right there.
When him come to Jamaica? When, yeah.
He come born at Jamaica still, you know.
No, you say him there and him is live and well.
Yeah, I'm born in Jamaica. I'm born in Jamaica in this generation.
Him never left, him never go to America and West Palm. Him just stay here the whole time?
No, I'm born in Jamaica because the specific lineage is in Jamaica. So I'm come through that lineage in Jamaica. So I'm born from a woman in Jamaica, and that woman is no virgin. That woman have a youth before. So
how long no him born?
Well, I'm born over, I'm born over 40 years now.
47 years?
No, 40 years now. 40 years. But what's going on now?
Him born when? What you say? No, come again. What you say? How long him born?
40 years ago. 40 years ago him born.
40 years?
Yeah, and he wasn't aware that he was here until at the age of 23 he come to aware that he is here.
Why so like a you talk about?
He come to know about himself.
No, why so like you talk about yourself?
Why so like I talk about himself?
Yeah.
Because I represent them.
Oh, well, look at now.
Yeah.
It's kind of late now at something to do. And it come like, say, you drink too much.
No, I don't drink.
You don't drink too much, man.
No. Listen, but they say I smoke too much. Watch out now.
Well, you smoke too much then. You smoke too much.
What if the body have something to do about it?
You smoke too much. We have to move, though. We have to move.
Hold on, Father.
No, hold on. We have to move for hold on. For the program I done.
Symbol will represent the David Star.
You have to come back next week. You're going to make me cut you off, you know. You have to come back on next week.
All right, him out.
You have to come back on next week, brethren. Wow, I saw the program done. 5 minutes to 2. We want, hey, are they unstoppable down there?
Yeah, man, I'm here there, man.
They don't tell me that Rasta, yes, anyway. We want to heal up the operator. What's the operator name?
Andrina White.
Andrina White. I don't know her, but heal up Andrina White in the morning, yeah. Why heal up?
Hey,
she and the
I
unstoppable.
call her White, you know. Winter, she name, you know.
I use a white, man.
Winter.
I use a white. Andrina Winter. Why heal her up and why heal up Unstoppable. She and the Unstoppable. And we're going to come forward here at 2 o'clock with the stepping razor, the art of war. So we'll go out with this.